Hey everybody, it's Shannon with your workout of the day number 4. Today is posterior chain strength day. We're always moving forward and reaching forward, walking forward motion. And so it's really important to balance that out and do some work on the posterior chain, aka your back side. So today, all you really need, I broke out the soup cans again, so we're gonna do some soup can stuff. And then you need something that's pretty long. So if you don't have a band at home, I just tied 2 scarves together and that works great. So we're gonna start with 3 exercises to warm up your back. We're gonna start in a child's pose and begin with the breath. So spread your knees nice and wide, bring your toes together, and reach your arms out in front of you and connect your forehead with the ground or a pillow or a block. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. 4 more breaths. Inhale through your nose, breathe into your low back, and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, sinking a little bit deeper, reaching a little bit further. Inhale, creating space, and exhale. Feel that space in your hips and in your back. Take a minute to just move around, wiggle around. And then we'll walk the hands under the shoulders and roll up to kneeling. I do love this yoga block. This is my buddy. You remember those My Buddy commercials? My yoga block's my buddy. So next one is our hip hinge. Inhale as we lift the heart, roll the shoulders on the back, squeeze the posterior chain. Exhale, hands come to hips, and we sit the hips back, pull the chest forward. Inhale, pull through the back side of the body. Exhale, sit the hips back. Inhale. Exhale. 1 breath per movement. Going as deep or as shallow as your body lets you. So just right here is totally fine. Or if you can bring your chest all the way to the ground, that's great too. Every day changes for me, and so just accepting where you're at is a big part of movement and connecting your mind to your body. So being this pregnant is a big lesson in acceptance. It's good though, it's wonderful. All right, 3rd warm-up exercise. I like to call these Spider-Mans because I feel like it looks like Spider-Man. And so I just kind of pretend I'm Spider-Man. We're gonna come to tabletop and extend one leg to the side. Inhale as you sit back, bend your knee, and exhale as you come forward and to the side. So doesn't this look like Spider-Man? Yeah, except that whole jumping on buildings thing. I got some more practicing to do. And then we're gonna go backwards. Just opening up the hips, churning the butter with that hip socket, working out some of the kinks in the knees, and then we'll go to the other side. Once again, just wiggle out any kinks, extend your leg. Inhale as we sit back, exhale as we come forward, bending that knee. Creating space in the hip as we will be using the hips a lot today. We want them to be nice and open. Let's go backwards. Keep breathing. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose or mouth. And now I believe we're ready to begin. So we're gonna come up to standing and start with our hardest exercise first. And that's a deadlift. And what got me into fitness was a horrible back injury, actually. So this is totally safe. It's using your body weight and a little bit of resistance from your scarves, a towel, or some belts. Once again, I'm gonna use my buddy to stabilize my core and hips and engage more muscles. And then I'm gonna take my super long scarf here and I'm gonna step on it so that my feet are under my knees and my knees are under my hips. Go ahead and stand up straight. We're gonna do this for 90 seconds, okay? And it's just one rep. So make sure you have a scarf that's long enough where you can pull up, or a band, and then we're gonna bend the knees and we're gonna hinge at the hips. So I'll show you from the side, and if you have a mirror or somebody who can check your back and make sure it's flat, Mr. Sparkles is sleeping right now, so try to find somebody who's awake. Inhale as you hinge at the hips and loop that strap or scarf around you until your back becomes almost flat. So there's just a slight bend to my knees here, and I'm lifting my hips up and back, squeezing the elbows in, squeezing my biceps and shoulders on the back. Now pull your chest forward as you push your hips back and up. Ground through all four corners of your feet. Keep the neck long and breathe. It doesn't look like I'm doing much, but I'm squeezing all of my muscles as hard as I can. I'm squeezing the block between my knees. I'm squeezing my core, my arms, my biceps, my back, pulling my shoulders down on my back, and continue to breathe and stay calm. We have about 30 seconds to go here. So pull up on that band or the scarves. Pull your shoulders on your back. Pull your chest forward and lift your hips up and back. Continue to breathe. Squeeze your core. And if this is too much, come out of it, okay? You don't need to force it. You can work up to doing one rep of 90 seconds. 10 more seconds. Squeeze everything as hard as you can now. Staying calm with your breath and with your face. 4, 3, 2, release the band or the scarf. Stand up slowly. Woo! It's hot. Okay, well that's done. That was your one rep. Now we're gonna superset 2 exercises, hip thrusts and ITYWs. So a hip thrust can be done with a chair, your couch. I'm gonna use that ball today, but here's how you get set up using your couch. You're just gonna lean back against it. You can use your hands on the floor to assist you if this is new. Once again, I'm gonna use my buddy or a pillow or something between my knees to keep everything in alignment. And then inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift the hips up. Place the hands on your hips. Press your head into the couch or cushion. Inhale, lift the head, tap the hips down. Exhale, push through the heels and lift your hips up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. I'm gonna use my birthing ball, they call these when you're as pregnant as I am. And this just gives me a little bit more give and it's more comfortable. So if you have a ball, now you can use it. Inhale, drop the hips. Exhale, lift the hips up. So my hands are on my hips so that I can squeeze the whole back side of my body. I'm squeezing my upper back, mid back, low back. We're gonna get 15 of these. I did count those first 4. So I have 4 or so, 3, up, 2, squeeze whatever's between your knees, and 1. Lower down, come on up for our ITYWs. Once again, I'm gonna use my block, but place it between my feet. Just for a little bit of resistance. You can use some light dumbbells. I'm gonna use my soup cans. And here we go. We're gonna hinge at the hips, show you from the side. Keep my back nice and flat. We're gonna start with our I. So, flexing the triceps, squeezing the elbows in. Hold. Transition to T. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Y, so shoulders on your back, thumbs face up, 2, 1, and finish with your W. Elbows come by your side, squeeze your mid back. 4 to go. Inhale for I, exhale, 3, 2, 1. T, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why? Because you can. And it's good for you. W, 4, 3, 2, 1. I, 4, 3, 2, 1. T. Really reach your arms out. Lift your hips up. Y, 4, 3, 2, 1. W, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, 4, 3, 2, 1. T. Breathe. It's harder than it looks. Y. Whew. W. We have one more to go. You got this. I. Lift those hips up and back. Squeeze everything you got. T. Y. W. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. So one more superset of our hip thrusts and ITYWs, and then we finish with a static bicep curl. Okay, here we go. Exhale, lift the hips, press your head and shoulders into whatever is supporting you. Up 3, up 4, up 5. Squeeze the block, push through your heels. Counting down, 4, 3, up 2, up 1. Right away, ITYWs. Grab your weights, or you can just use your hands, that's fine too. I. T. Give me a Y. I was never a cheerleader. W. Believe it or not. I. T. Y. Reach those arms as far out as you can. W. Really working your back here. Holy man. Baby feels heavy. T. Y. W. Almost there. Moving to the T. Y. And W. Okie dokie. Last exercise. Last one, last one. Static bicep curls. So we're gonna stand up straight now. We're gonna step on your scarf. Stand up nice and tall. Bring your elbows in alignment with your wrists. We're gonna stand up straight and we're gonna pull straight up. So I'm grounding down through my heels, flexing my quads, pulling the pelvis, tailbone down, lifting the chest up. Staying calm. You can do this up to 90 seconds. We are going to do this for about 20 more seconds. I try to rip the band, try to rip the scarves, squeezing your biceps, squeezing your shoulders. The only muscles you're relaxing are in your face right now. Stay calm. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Stand up tall. You got this. 2, and 1. Yay! You did it. And now instead of girls on trampolines and bikinis, you get a pregnant chick on a stability ball. All right, bye. See you tomorrow.